That work? Yep. See it on my end, you guys?
You're good, yeah.
Alright then. Hello everyone. Thank you for having me today. My name is Jonathan Gardner. Oh! My assistant has informed me that I'm on the wrong slide. There we go. And let me go here. My name is Jonathan Gardner. I am an advocate for disability rights at both the state and national levels, a homeschool graduate, cancer survivor, and I happen to have autism. I serve as an official ambassador for Operation House Call through the ARC of Massachusetts. I am a Flutie Fellow for the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism, co-chair of the Massachusetts Support Decision Making Coalition, and a board member of Massachusetts Advocates for Children. Today I want to share my journey as a disabilities advocate and why advocacy is important and some key issues that need our attention right now. Growing up as someone who happens to have autism, I faced many of the same challenges that others with disabilities experience: misunderstandings, barriers, and the feeling of being left out of decisions that affect our lives. But I was lucky to find my voice and use it to create change. My journey into advocacy began with a deep personal experience. I was traumatized at the age of 8 by being restrained and secluded in school. I didn't want any other child to face what I did. So with the support of the Disability Law Center, my family, and other courageous advocates, I shared my story to help pass the Massachusetts Restraint and Seclusion Law. That experience taught me something important. Our voices matter and have power. By speaking up, we can create real change. Today, I continue to advocate for the rights and dignity of people with disabilities. I am a strong supporter of support decision-making, an alternative to guardianship that empowers individuals to make their own choices with guidance from trusted supporters. I work to improve healthcare access by helping to train medical students to better understand the needs of people with disabilities. I also advocate for better police training and other policies that enable people with disabilities to live full, self-determined lives. By sharing my story, I hope to inspire others to stand up for their rights and create lasting change. Advocacy is how we create change. It makes sure that people with disabilities have the same rights, opportunities, and respect as anyone else. It helps us break down barriers in our own life. Advocacy to me means making sure everyone's voice is heard and every life is valued. It's actually pretty simple. Just by showing up, sharing a story, you're making people understand and relate to what matters to you. When we work together and share our stories, we can create a world where everyone feels included, respected, and empowered. The process of advocacy is not only impactful, but also deeply fulfilling. Disability advocacy is essential because it ensures that people with disabilities are heard. Too often, decisions are made for us rather than with us. Advocacy also helps break down barriers, whether in employment, education, or access to public spaces, creating a more accessible and more equal society. It empowers self-advocates by teaching them to speak up for themselves, building confidence and independence. More importantly, advocacy leads to real change. Many of the rights we have today, such as protected by the Americans with Disability Act, exist because people fought for them. While we have made progress, there is still a lot of work to do. Here are some of the most important disability issues right now. The ARC of Massachusetts has identified key legislative priorities to improve the lives of individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities and autism. I'm going to tell you a little bit about these proposed bills. You can find more by visiting the ARC of Massachusetts website and the PDF I sent to Oscar. Wait a minute. Is it? Where is it? 1 second. Is it? Is it in?
Oh. They have the PDF.
Oh, they have the PDF. Sorry, long day for the good old Jonathan. There aren't enough workers to support people with disabilities. Because pay is too low and benefits aren't good enough, one proposed bill would raise wages and help workers pay off student loans, so more people want to do this important job. Another bill would ensure young people with disabilities receive the support they need as they transition into adulthood. There's also a bill to allow family members to be paid caregivers for their loved ones, recognize the important work they have already do. Other proposed changes would strengthen protections by ensuring cases of abuse and neglect are properly investigated. People with disabilities should be able to fully participate in their communities. One bill would provide police officers with training on how to communicate better with people with autism, ensuring safer and more understanding interactions. Another bill would establish supported decision-making as an alternative to guardianship, allowing people with disabilities to make their own choices with the help of trusted supporters. Access is also a key focus. One bill would require public places to have adult changing sections for those who need them. Another proposed update would ensure that laws treat people with disabilities with dignity and respect. This is a picture of me from a few months ago when I spoke at the Beverly Police Department for their crisis intervention training, which provides officers scenario-based training to guide them and inform decisions that can be appealed in the community. Many people with disabilities struggle to get the health care they need. One proposed bill would improve medical care for individuals with autism and developmental disabilities, ensuring that they receive the right support. Another bill would prohibit discrimination in healthcare, making sure people with disabilities receive equal treatment. There's also a bill diagnosed to protect people who rely on life support equipment, ensuring they are not put at risk during power outages or emergencies. These proposed bills are aimed to improve services, protect rights, and promote equality for people with disabilities across Massachusetts. You don't have to be a full-time advocate to make a difference. Advocacy starts with small acts here. Here's some you can help with. Here's how you can help. Listen to and support people with disabilities by making sure their voices are heard in decisions that affect them. Educate yourself and others by learning about disability rights and spreading awareness. Speak up against discrimination by challenging unfair treatment and advocating for equal rights. Support disability-led initiatives by engaging with self-advocate groups, nonprofits, and community efforts. Pushing for policy changes by connecting lawmakers, voters for disability-friendly policies, and supporting advocacy campaigns. Disability advocacy is not just about laws and policies. It's about people. It's about making sure that everyone, no matter their ability, has the chance to live a full and meaningful life. I believe that as human beings, our differences make us stronger. When we come together, our voices can create real change. If we work side by side, people with and without disabilities can build a world where everyone's voice is heard and every life is valued. Thank you. Also, here's some contact information just in case. So feel free to reach out, and I'll just leave